Yeah. So copying can be a learning medium. I mean, you can always choose to copy, but I'd shared a few months back that if you're going to be 100% copying, so where is the original idea or where is the thought and stuff? And it's not always a great idea to criticize people because there's a lot of hard work that they put in and stuff, and a lot of endless hours, behind the scene to work on something to make it look like a final product and stuff. And when you're doing copying and stuff, you're just presenting or representing a prototype. So in the world of design and architecture, it's very important to have your own originality in place and stuff. And as you go about designing, and as you go about kind of working on certain concepts and stuff like that, the learning is that try and find new ways to do it. Say for example, if I've lifted something from a YouTube, or if I've picked up something from somebody else's page and I just present it to my client and my customer, so there is no creativity in that. This is just simple copying. But if I were to lift a design, or if I were to lift a concept, let's say from a designer's page or anywhere, let's say an international project, or from Stockbooks, or from Pinterest, or Google, as a matter of fact, and I present it to my client and I have something different in it. Maybe the finish is different. I've shared this before. The fabric is different. The treatment is different. Maybe the service is different. Maybe the packaging is different. Maybe you're giving something complimentary. So customers and clients love surprises and stuff. But what is very important is that if you really want to do original work, I mean, leave aside copying and stuff. If you want to do original work, you have to research. You have to visit people. You have to kind of share your thoughts with the laborers or the designers on board with you. You have to have meetings with your clients and stuff. You have to take a brief. You have to kind of put your thoughts in it. You have to make a presentation. And many times people say that we don't have any presentations. You can visit our social media page and stuff. Well, that's great, but there's so many copies which happen where designs are lifted from, let's say, Germany, or let's say from Spain or Belgium, and they're made in an Indian fashion. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm just saying the whole idea goes for a toss at times. So once the brief comes in, what's very important is to understand is what the budget, and what's also equally important is to understand the taste of the customer and the client and the project. It's very important to understand the vision. It's also very important to have something innovative. Now, the general concern is that how can a sofa be innovative? Yes, it can be. Like I just said, probably the finish, probably the fabric, probably the concept on the whole is a little different and stuff. Probably it's a refurbished piece or something. Or if you're looking at, let's say, you're looking at a statue, so you'll say a statue, what is so different about a statue? Why is a statue so expensive? But the point is, if you were to listen to an architect, or if you were to listen to an interior designer, or if you were to listen to a creative person or someone who's a specialist, they will tell you that maybe it is an ancient statue, maybe it is a new statue, but maybe the way it's been made, or maybe it's been done by an artist, or maybe the material it is got is kind of inspired from international. Maybe there are only two or three people doing this. So like for example, I met a few people yesterday, and I'm so glad I went to kind of research and stuff. I learned about some new marble and some new material and stuff. And looking at my own catalogs and looking at my own presentations, I know now what is it that I can kind of do differently and stuff, and where can I use the experience of experienced people. So it always helps to have a blend of your own knowledge and inspired groups, and it always helps to kind of interact and meet different people, because learning is something which can be happening throughout and forever. And there's so many things you can unlearn and learn, and the trends change, the treatment changes, the market change, the pricing change, and what's obsolete and what's ancient may not be in. Obviously the words say it, obsolete and ancient, but what's vintage may be in. And what you think, what you created like maybe 6 years back may not be happening right now in the market. Maybe there's no market for that. So it's very important to be in touch with the people from international market also, and not just global people, also people from the domestic circle or from your immediate surroundings and stuff, because inspiration is freely available, and inspiration is going global. We are going global from local, and we are going to macro from micro. So all of this helps. So if you really want to move forward with your creativity, and if you really want to kind of come out as new, and you feel there's a block or a blend, try and visit certain areas which will kind of inspire you. You know, rack your brains, talk to different people, check out some catalogs, have some interesting conversations, walk around, explore, and for sure you're going to come back feeling rejuvenated and charged. At least I did for now, and I'm sharing my video because I was holding it back, but then nevertheless, so it's a Sunday. So the formula, as per the author that I was reading, also says that, an original creator usually passes on his legacy. But in today's world of 2024, where there is a Fox finish concept, or where there is a copycat concept happening in everything, legacy will not lose its elements, or will not lose its gloss. However, people who are cheating or people who are copying obviously have to understand that it cannot be an inferior version, and it has to be a superior version, because if you're doing inferior work, then you make a market for inferior products and inferior people. And if you're doing something which is kind of a knockout design, or which is basically a hit, or which is basically, I mean, it could be also regular, but if you do it differently, and like I said, you treat it differently and you behave differently with it, then it can definitely be a benchmark, and maybe people will enjoy more designs of those from you, and maybe from one idea you can have a series of designs, or a whole platform, or a whole plethora of products coming in. So I'm Jashin Kapani. I'm the founder and CEO of I'm Decor and Design. I'm in the business of home and office decor and interior solutions. And you may write to me on jashinkapani.im@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to meet you. My office is at Sector 4, so we can meet here. And otherwise, we can catch up in a nice place, which is mutually convenient. Office is advisable because, it always helps when you have some formal meetings. However, in special cases, we can always fix up a mutually convenient place and we can catch up. So take care, have a great day, and avoid being a copycat, and try and be original. And honesty and being transparent definitely helps. And my next video is going to be about that, probably later in the night or tomorrow. So see you very soon, and thank you so much for writing in and your messages. Thanks so much for all your compliments and stuff. I've been like really taking care of myself and stuff, and I've been like really exercising and kind of doing away with a lot of unnecessary stuff. And I'm also kind of learning and unlearning, as you know, and as you follow my Facebook. So that's, I think, kind of showing. So that's that. So thanks so much for all your useful and positive appreciation and compliments and stuff. And wishing everybody a great start for tomorrow, for a new week. Bye bye. Ciao. Love and luck. Jasleen Kapane.